Hi guys, Joshua Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 6 of season 2 of the OA. Let's get into it.
Why are we even standing here trying to get reception for AAA when we could be doing the movements and sending her to another dimension already?
We don't even know if that would work.
Because we haven't tried.
BB-8's uncle's on his deathbed, Steve. She has to say goodbye.
She's using it as an excuse not to jump.
Dude.
I mean, seriously. Nobody cares about their uncles that much.
She's going to jump, just not right this second. As OA said that when Homer told her about his NDE, he described like a sterile space. A suspended bridge, out the window, foghorns. He kept hearing the name Dr. Roberts, and so I thought, what if Homer was in a hospital? Fits all the criteria.
What's your point, man?
It might make BB-8 more comfortable, knowing that something's certain. And help her get to the right place. Help her find a way.
Didn't you guys listen to her at all? Nothing is certain. You could be hanging out in the subway and some dude can put you underground for 7 years.
Don't everyone look at once. Amber Alert on TV?
That's not how you should look! Don't just turn around like that, be subtle!
My mom thinks we're in a cult and you brainwashed me.
We crossed state lines. The FBI's probably involved.
Didn't even think of that.
I'm feeling dizzy. My heart's beating too fast.
I severely underestimated this.
Does early dimensions mean you die in the dimension you're already in? Oh.
Well, Jesse, hand it over.
Why?
Dude.
Right, we know there's nobody looking for me.
Jesus Christ!
It was only a car, man.
Post-traumatic stress.
You all right?
I'm just tired.
You just sleep.
I'm glad he's checking up on him. To think how he started off.
Have any of you ever seen the ocean before?
How far's the ocean?
Right behind the house. I dug some tents out of the garage. I thought maybe you guys might like to camp out on the beach.
For real?
Yeah.
We need more moments like this.
It's Betty. It's been too long, hasn't it? Thank you for letting Theo and I come and pester you every summer.
Jesse! Yo! Come on! Jesse! Get in!
Jesse, come on!
Jesse!
How cold is it?
The sheriff called yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Michigan police contacted him. They're looking for you. The police. There's an Amber Alert. You know that, right?
I thought life was too much for me. But I was wrong. OA showed me that
Wait, OA is the blind girl, the one who was killed.
she wasn't killed.
Oh,
Not really.
you can't explain this because it does sound like a cult.
You really think she can do it?
She ran into the cafeteria for you all, didn't she?
I was sleeping and not sleeping, floating. Car moving down the highway, streetlights flowing over me through the window. That's what it'll be like. That's what heaven will be like.
Let's let Uncle Carl sleep, Jesse.
Happy we got to see more of Jesse, but I'm worried.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Tell Steve we have to get up early. Sunrise. want my last view of this dimension to be a good one. Also, we have to do it before Amy wakes up. She thinks I kidnapped you guys.
It's kind of the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I want the OA to get help, but I don't like, you know, that in order to get help, the BBA has to die in this dimension. I'm still fuzzy on that concept, you know. I'm still. If it would be one thing if, you know, if we would seen someone like return to the same dimension they left from, you know. I don't think we have seen that before. I don't think that woman, I forgot her name, but the French woman who is an avid traveler, you know. I don't think she mentioned something about traveling to the same dimension. I don't think she's even interested in doing that. So yeah, I just want her to be able to come back, but you can't really come back if you don't have a body, I would think, you know. It's not like I can go back in a dead body, I believe. So I understand that Jesse is having a lot of trouble, you know, dealing with this. He already has a lot of issues, and you know, the way he lost his. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This is all very frightening. Like at first I was all like, yeah, let's go get the OA, and now I'm like, and then also Steve, who is seriously, you know, thinking about traveling as well. I don't know. This is making me all nervous.
I need your help.
You?
Is it though? Like last time I theorized that it might be, you know, the husband.
Please help me!
What the hell?
Isn't the one on the end?
Don't tell me overdosed.
Jesse! Jesse!
Yo! Jesse! 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 What the fuck is this? Dude!
Is he okay?
Jesse!
What's wrong with him? Jesus, I think he's dead.
Shut the fuck up! He's not dead! He's not dead! Jesse!
Betty! Betty! Oh my god.
Shit.
Betty! Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, honey. Yeah. Yeah, it's Amy Allen. Get the sheriff.
Yeah, Amy, wait, no.
I feel like it's not working.
No. What do you mean? Homer and OA did them all night for Scott Brown. All night into the morning. This is Jesse.
I'm sorry, I have to pause this. You know, when I should have, like, it wasn't like I was not thinking about the possibility, you know, he would end his own life. Because we did have signs, and when he was looking at the ocean, after he talked to BBA, I had this horrible thought in my mind, like, wait, is he gonna take the drugs and then step into the ocean and drown? That's what I thought, but I thought it was so horrible I didn't want to say it out loud. And then when he walked away, I was like, okay, he's having some serious issues. But somehow I was so naive. I thought, you know, I don't know, I didn't think this would happen.
Steve, where are you going?
Just like the finale.
No, just let him go. Just let him go.
be back. Gonna go grab a soda or something.
What the heck?
He needed help. We all knew it, and we just ignored him because he was easy to ignore. This is the place he was talking about. The clinic from Homer's NDE. I'm going to Treasure Island.
No, we can't just keep going on, not after... I think something's wrong with me. I'm feeling confused. But I'm gonna say a short prayer. Then I'm calling the police to turn myself in.
Alfonso. You called?
Oh, you called him! I thought just FBI... Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, didn't he give us his card?
You remember where we met? You never asked me what I was doing there.
Yeah, I asked. I asked what you were doing there.
What is a house?
Is this the time to be
What's
vague?
a house? I don't know. Space. Space. Good.
That's how they're connected, isn't it? The dimensions through spaces.
Now you've got what you need.
We are meant to go to Treasure Island.
I've been sent to help her. She's gonna need it.
Are you her brother? Alright, so this was episode 6 of season 2 of The OA. It was a good episode, but it was a sad episode. And that's an understatement. I'm still kind of in shock that we lost Jesse. Well, at the moment it seems like we lost him, and I'm afraid it remains that way. But hopefully I'm just being a pessimist. It has been building up to that moment for a while. You know, it's not just in this episode, but also in previous ones, and of course in what we've seen in season 1 and his background. You know, he was... I mean, they all have their own problems. They all went through a great ordeal, and are still going through a great ordeal. But from Jesse, yeah, it was very disturbing. Like I said earlier, I knew that he was struggling, and I was at the point afraid that he would try to do something. But I just thought, you know, we're gonna see more of him this episode, gonna get to know more, and I guess it happened a little bit, but then yeah. We got to see, you know, I did before that horrible thing happened. There were some sweet moments, and I was actually enjoying it. I was actually excited and kind of asking, like, I wish we got more moments like this, seeing them all happy together with the ocean, how they were swimming, their smiles. I just loved it, and I know that they're blaming themselves, but they really shouldn't. It's not their fault, and they were trying to reach out, like, not just Steve, you know, not just BB-8, they were trying. I'm not saying all of them, but I can understand that you're not sure how to, and I mean, they all have a lot of their mind, especially with the whole, you know, trying to get to another dimension. It was very scary when the BB-8 was, I thought, having that dream with Theo or not Theo, and then suddenly Jesse appeared and asked her to help him, begged her to help him, and the way she was running to that tent, and I was just like, please don't tell me that he overdosed, please don't tell me they overdosed. And then we saw him there all, I'm not even gonna describe it, but the acting this episode was once again great. It was just perfection. I think my favorite moment, not that it was a fun moment, but was Steve doing the movements by himself at the beach both times. I don't know, I just felt this. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I was almost like, you know, like I want to do the movements with him. Like, it was such a powerful moment. And then at the end, we got this. I forgot his I guess job, but the FBI counselor or therapist that we saw, you know, we saw a few times in the first season, and it seems that he is the brother that the old knight, I believe, was talking about, the brother who was sent after the OA, I think in each dimension, and he's looking after her, but he is still in this dimension, and he, you know, I was being quite creeped out, to be honest, but he said, you know, that the dimensions, well, he said they figured with his help that the dimensions are connected to each other through spaces. And I'm not sure if I understood it correctly, but the way I understand it at this moment is that BB-8 is a medium. She hears all those voices, all those whispering voices, because I think when you're, I don't know, when you're standing like in this motel room, I guess there are like multiple versions of that motel room at the same time. Like you have all this, like all the other dimensions did that same motel room, they're all coexist at the same time, but they're invisible to most people. Like this invisible current that they're talking about, this alternative reality. I don't know. So I think those voices she's hearing, those are like other people standing in the same room, but from another dimension, or from another time even. I think that's what's going on. I think that's what he meant with spaces, and I think that's why they have to go to Treasure Island, so that when they're on a Treasure Island, when they're at that same spot, well, same place, they can then go to the same dimension the OA is by, you know, using that same space, which is the connection. And I think, like, the thing is, it's just if it's all the same for all places, what's with the special survival horror house then? I mean, we know with the gate and all that, but before that, because with the, wait, let me check my previous notes. Because the survival horror house, if I remember, we had the medium, the engineer, those were the gatekeepers. They had the special spring, natural spring, and you couldn't go to the other side of the window, because then the husband was stuck there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't even discuss that one. Let me just... Okay, forgot what I said. But anyways, what I was saying about the spaces, I think that's what he meant with connected to spaces. It was also... I mean, that explains the scene earlier in the season when the OA and Dr. Roberts were talking to each other. And the OA, you know, we heard those sounds from like the vent. And the OA was like, wait a minute, that's Homer. That's Homer right now. That's Homer, you know, what you were... That's you. That's what you were talking about. You were in the future, because, you know, same room. It was the same room was happening in, and we had that, you know, that our Homer saw the hand of Dr. Roberts. It was coexisting. I'm not sure if you're understanding what I'm thinking is going on, but that's, I guess that's how I'm understanding it right now. So I'm not too sure. I'm not so good about sharing my thoughts about this episode, because I'm still like, what the heck just happened? So I'm gonna cut it short, because I don't think I have anything more to point out. But again, good episode. I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.